This is the future restoration of the boyhood home of the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, 32 Marcus Garvey Way, St. Anne's Bay, Jamaica 55 Legacy Project, Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, spearheading this one. And I must add, it's about time. We, the Garveyites, have been advocating for this for many, many years, so we're glad we're seeing it coming.
Up, ye mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Those are the words from the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Marcus Garvey, you're my teacher. Marcus Garvey, yes, you are the one. Marcus Garvey, you have changed me and direct me of the works that must be done. You are the prophet sent from God. You are the Moses with the rod. You are the man from St. Anne's Bay, come to lead our children from going astray. They say you left us on the 10th of June. We know that's simply not true. The knowledge you have taught us remain in our hearts, and your glorious work must be taught. Oh, I've never seen anyone quite like you, Mr. Garvey. I've never seen anyone quite like you. Marcus Garvey, you're my teacher. Marcus Garvey, yes, you are the one. Marcus Garvey, you have changed me and direct me of the works that must be done. Youths have gone astray while our mind is at play. Wake up from the long-lasting sleep. We must accomplish what we will, and remember it's teaching still. Mr. Garvey lives on now and forever, in our hearts and in our minds and our soul. Let's respect the man, let's love the man, let's honor the man, and our future will be secure. Marcus Garvey, you're my teacher. Marcus Garvey, yes, you are the one. Marcus Garvey, you have changed me and direct me of the works that must be done. You are the prophet sent from God. You are
counting from.
Well, no problem.
Yeah, you got one with the president.
From
Yeah.
bottom to top, all right? 121.
121.
What's that, Harlem?
That's Philadelphia.
Okay. You gotta give me a bigger smile than that. All right. Gotcha.
And we are saving 439 for the last. All right. Any representative from 178?
Don't think so.
That's all right.
Anyone from 178?
No issues, yeah.
Okay, 330?
330.
Come on, stop away, stop away.
Charles. Charles!
We're going to make history out of these pictures, so.
That's correct.
Yes, sir.
Good brothers and sisters from the DC area.
DC area.
Nice verse. Let's hear it for the DC area. Give us a round of applause for the DC area. One more picture for me. One more. And these are going in the history books, you know.
Yes. That's awesome.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you.
Let's give a fun for bringing the flag on the stage. Yes.
This is a real history here. Got both presidents.
Brothers and sisters, this is the new brand of clothes that we wear. The UNIA wear. These were made in Africa. So we're going to be bringing them out in Liberia.
All right. You got my size?
So we'll make your size, brother. Who's next? Who's next? We got 330. Okay, 401. Come on in 401.
We got 332. 330. Where was it? Oh no, that's 4. That's 400.
401.
401.
Sister Brenda, come on. What happened?
401. 401.
Why, Sister Brenda? Sister Brenda, I need this picture with you.
Let's get over here.
And especially in your dark glasses.
I do my strength.
You want to hold
If Division 429 wasn't here, Spatel would be yelling that this is the best division. But because 429 is here, I have to be careful.
I got it, but I want to do another one. Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh, we got everybody now.
I got a different angle. Oh, this is nice. Let me get
Wait a minute. You're right in front of everybody else.
Thank you.
Members of the UNIA ACL 429 Division in the United States of America. The President General Michael Duncan is in the middle.
Here we go. Okay, stay there. Stay there.
Somebody gonna take you in here, Calvin. You're part of us.
So Division 429 have the most members in a picture so far. .431 and 432.
The real division.
The real division. Sister Desmond.
Where's your
Sister Desmond. I always carry my flag.
The real division? Rosary.
Harlem is what division again?
Brother Oliver.
431. Which one is Harlem?
432.
I represent Harlem because Harlem doesn't represent that. I represent Harlem.
432 actually. Brother Mike.
432?
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
Come on, Joseph.
President General, the High Chancellor, Raymond Duguay in the center. Division 432.
Oh my goodness.
This way. This way. This way. This way. Just step back.
We gotta get closer to Rosemary.
Good looking at.
I'm just being bad today.
That's the New York division. Both of them.
No, that's the best division.
No, that's the best division. Don't start trouble.
Look at
Hey, bro, let's do it one on Chicago. So sorry. Are they done? Are they a convention?
Let's got the president. Let's got the president.
Oh, y'all are best.
Picture of president.
We'll find him and call him.
That queen right there, she can come. Don't move.
I was just in the area practicing.
What's called the backup?
But I understand what you're saying. You talk about trust in the state.
Over the gears, right?
Michael, we need to get a picture of you under the attention session standing on my face.
All right, no problem, sister. That's why I love Sister Maxine, because Brother Raymond is not thinking.
I was one who told her.
You can go down.
Okay, on three. 1, 5, 7, 12, 3.
Put it on video now. Got it on video?
Hold on.
All right.
All right, you in Chicago, brother?
Yeah. Thank you.
Where's the President General?
Come on, Chicago.
All right, Chicago.
Brother Raymond.
Oh, all of Chicago at this time?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Brother Raymond and Camus. We're going to take just the President General together. Yeah.
All of Chicago or what?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know the spirit of God's son.
Marcus Garvey, you're my teacher. Marcus Garvey, yes you are the one. Marcus Garvey, you have changed me and direct me of the works that must be done. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
All right, I got it.
This is everybody. Come on, Raymond. Everybody. You'll be here.
3:30 in front, next to Mary. Listen to Lolly.
We good? We good? Okay. Okay. Let's go. Where's the light?
The Lolly's doing business.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh,
Yeah, you. Absolutely. Come on, you know the camp. Come on. Send it to us. Let us take
Wait, everybody, breakfast this morning?
it.
Race first.
Race first.
All right.
Wait.
let me get in.
Wait. He has to get in.
I think we got.
One more.
Bobby, you gotta get meals in.
You're a tropical bird, brother. Oh, the knee.
One more.
Praise.
This is no disrespect to the RBG, okay?
Hello. No, we're gonna talk a little bit. Everyone come close.
Hey, you all right?
We're in the shade over here. We're African people. And especially those of us who live in North America.
Did you get to take?
Yeah, man. I was in there.
We must take advantage of the sun. Africans don't run from the sun.
Yes.
And moreover, the lack of vitamin D is killing us. Causing the cancer and the hypertension and the diabetes to be very aggressive in our body. So when we're in the sun, take advantage of it.
Get some.
So again, Brother Heru, it's an honor to be here with our brethren in Jamaica. Thank you for holding the fort because we know that people wanted to topple you and your program and what you stand for. But you have stayed the course for Garvey and Garveyism, and that's why we're here. Thank you for receiving us. But I know you must have read the course of African philosophy over and over again. I'm still trying to teach it to my good brother here. He's a bad student.
Do his homework.
He's a bright guy, but a bad student. But he's one of the greatest that we have because of passion and the love for our people. And Brother Heru, so we can't tell you how much we're happy to be in your house here in Jamaica and to follow your lead. You're taking us back to our history, our roots. You're bringing us here to see Marcus Garvey, to meet the spirit of Marcus Garvey. Mr. Garvey walked these streets. We have to walk them too. We're going to visit his home. After we leave here, we should be more inspired to give more. To give more. Then tomorrow we're going to meet a group of ancestors, group of spirits that paved the way for us. Brothers and sisters who came from the continent, who was forced to come here but decided not to give up, who believed in death before dishonor. And they congregate up in the hills and say that we don't care about how many guns you have, we don't care about what you have. We are bringing our African spirituality to defend us. Many people, when they would fire shots at Nanny, and for some reason the shots couldn't hit her, they claimed that she caught the bullets in her bottom and started laughing at her. But they didn't understand spirituality as it relates to African people. So greetings Sister Jasmine and Sister Sophia, two of our beautiful members who are here. Thank you very much. So this is where most of it started for our people in these hills. Tomorrow, some of us maybe was wondering what going to the Maroon Town have to do with us and Garvey and Garveyism. But it's where it started for us. If those people hadn't resisted, yes.
Garvey's father was a Maroon.
Garvey's father was a Maroon. Garvey grew up with that strength from the Maroon, coming from the West African coast. So again, brothers and sisters, we're here to delve in the history, to understand in the history, and to find out if something can hit our heart, hit our mind and say, we have to give a little more. We have to give a little more. The experience yesterday, I'm sorry for those of you who missed the experience yesterday with one of the greatest students that the UNIA produced. At 9 years old, she had to run from America. She, her mother, her father, and her sister had to run from America because of J. Edgar Hoover. We all owe her something. We're trying to go visit her one more time for at least 1 hour, and then we're going to bring her on Saturday and honor her. But you should see that sister, 95 years old, and her mind is witty. She is convinced that this is the reincarnation of Carlos Cooks. The sister was supposed to marry Carlos Cooks, but she said he was too harsh, so she married one of his underlings. But brothers and sisters, we're here to see if we can get the love of Garveyism in us. Not just we being in it, but it being in us. And when it gets in us, we will look at our brother man like we're looking at ourselves. Brother, when I'm looking at you, it's nothing but love I have for you because I'm seeing myself in you.
That's right.
And I thank God for giving me. I was born on these shores. I grew up on these shores. And all I knew about was Jamaica. all I thought about was Jamaicans. Nothing else was important to me. If you came from Haiti, you weren't important to me. If you were born in the United States, you weren't important to me, because that's all I learned from birth until 14. But thank God I came to the North American shores. Thank God I was able to see a sister from Georgia, a sister from Louisiana, a brother from Chicago. Thank God I was able to read Mr. Garvey book, Philosophy and Opinion, of Marcus Garvey. And there I realized I wasn't a Jamaican, but I was an African, born in Kingston. And from that day on, I look at my people and the brothers and sisters who were born in the United States. I want to thank you, because you know what? When no one else wanted to embrace Mr. Garvey, or when no one else was afraid to embrace Mr. Garvey, the brothers and sisters born in the United States wrapped him within the palm of their hands, accepted him and gave him shelter. If it weren't for the brothers and sisters born in the US, they would have killed Mr. Garvey in Atlanta. They would have killed him. But the brothers and sisters born in the US refused to give it up. But man has played such a trick on the man in the US. The brothers and sisters in the US face the wickedest slave master on earth. Wickedest slave master on earth. But then again, we have to thank the brothers and sisters for the fight, because they allowed us to come there. Those people didn't want us there. They still don't want us there. But the brothers and sisters fought to let we come to the United States. And then when we came, we didn't even know any better. They even used us as a palm against the brothers in the US, because the brothers and sisters were fighting for freedom and recognition and equal pay. And after they think that they had cornered the man and now he has to deal with them right, then in the 50s he said, okay, you blacks here want to get out of line? I'm going to go for the blacks in the Caribbean. And then he came for the blacks in the Caribbean, and we came and didn't even know any better, fighting each other. But thank God for Garvey and Garveyism, we have learned. And we realize that people are watching us, therefore we have to teach. And that's why I'm thankful for each and every one of you who braved the finances, who put your pennies together. Brother Maru, I'm happy you're here, because last year when I announced that we're coming to Jamaica, you said, and what if I don't come, PG? But you said, I'm coming, PG.
You told me to come.
All right. So I'm quite thankful, brother.
I said I couldn't drive, PG.
And one thing I can say, just one thing I can say is say, brother, you are one of those true UNIA members. Because I know there are times when you don't agree with me.
Yes, sir.
But brother, I know I always have your support.
You want PG, brother?
I know I always have your support, and I want to thank you. Trevor, good to see you, brother. There's another New York member here. So the New York members, you know what they did? Oh, you know what Raymond did? When he saw that you outnumbered us by 2, he got quickly and called Jasmine and called Trevor and called Sophia. And so we have to outnumber them. Yeah, he cheated. But brothers and sisters, it's a good week.
First time.
It's a good week. But before we get into the business, let's just embrace a part of our history. Let's embrace a part of our heritage. And this is what we're going to use today and tomorrow, because when everyone goes back, you should be able to say, I went to the site where the legend was born.
Yes.
I visited the site. You can say the first set of warriors, the Maroons. After tomorrow, you can say, I visited that site. And Brother Heru is petitioning them to give the UNIA land. That we can set up a UNIA division there, that we can plant food there. We're seeing sovereignty, how our people existed. So again, this is just a part of the convention as anything else. So again, brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. Brother Heru, do you have anything to add?
Most certainly. When Mr. Garvey spoke about Africans at home and Africans abroad, he was expressing one African people. And this is so good when I see my brothers and sisters from America, different parts of America, in Jamaica, being part of the UNIA convention, I am convinced that the vision of Mr. Garvey will come to fruition in this time, in our time, that we shall stretch forth our hands to Africa and rejoin Africa. The Black Star Line shall sail again, and we shall add to it the Black Star Line airline. Through the economics that we are putting together, through the economics that we are going to put together, we providing food from the lands here, sending it to America for our brothers who have businesses there, who sell in the restaurants, they get food from here.
That's it.
And we will stretch forward to Africa also.
All right.
And it will be one God, one aim, one destiny. Up you mighty race, you must accomplish what you will. Race first.
All the time. Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you a story how some people take it serious. The brother from Liberia that planned on coming booked his flight. He thought having a diplomatic visa, he wouldn't need an in-transit visa. So he was supposed to leave Liberia on Friday to get here Saturday night. Then he realized he needed a visa. He tried to get the visa, plus he needed a Jamaican visa as well, so 2 visas. He realized he couldn't get the visa in time. So what he did yesterday was he flew to Nigeria because there's a Jamaican consulate in Nigeria. So he bought his airline ticket from Liberia to go to Nigeria just to get the ticket. He reaches there, the British system telling him he needed at least 3, maybe 4 days to get the visa. So he was only able to get the Jamaican visa. Now, he called me this morning saying that what he's going to do, he's going to take a plane from, the only route he can take to avoid the visa business is to take the plane from Nigeria to South Africa.
Whoa.
And from South Africa to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and from Brazil into Panama, and then from Panama into Jamaica. Wow. So he went to buy the ticket. Wow. The ticket is $4,700. He said, you know, Mr. President General, I only brought $4,700 with me, so when I buy my ticket, I'm only going to have $50. But he was ready to buy the ticket. But the president, because he's the president assistant, but he loves the UNIA, he loves Rastaman, apart from his country. To him, Jamaica is the greatest thing. So my sister saying that when he woke up the other morning, he was so happy. 1, he's coming to Jamaica, and 2, he's coming to the UNIA convention. And he called me back a few minutes ago and said the president told him that the distance is too long because he's going to have to travel roughly 12 hours to South Africa.
No, it's too much.
Then 14 hours to Sao Paulo. Then 6 hours to Panama and 2 hours to Jamaica. So he said that he's waiting 3 days. And even if he gets the visa on Thursday, he's coming on Friday. He's coming on Friday. So he said, since he doesn't know when the UNIA will ever come to Liberia, he has to bring Liberia to the UNIA. And that's why he wanted to come. So again, you see how some people, Africa is calling out to us. Africa wants us. Yes, so brothers and sisters, I say I don't know when we're going to take the convention to Africa, but we need to take it there. We need to see what's going on in Ghana. We need to see what's going on in Liberia, Sierra Leone, because from there, we will visit all the other places. But remember, we have to begin even just to plan for our home on the continent. So again, I hope the brother gets here. Even if he's only here for 2 days. Even if he's only here for 1 day. Yes. So again, brothers and sisters, does anyone has anything they want to add? Before we move on, Marcus Garvey House is right up the street. We're going to visit there So in a few minutes then, if anyone wants to sightsee, if there's anything any of you really wanted to see in Jamaica, we're in this area, a popular area. They have Duns River Falls, here's down the road, just a whole lot of things. So again,
The Marcus Garvey Technical High School is down the road
it's
also.
down the road as well.
And there's a youth center, the Marcus Garvey Youth Center is in walking distance.
Yes.
And there's a public beach across the road from the youth center where those of us who don't mind can dip your feet and wait for a while.
Yes.
Free of cost.
Yes, brothers and sisters, thank you.
PG, I just wanted to say to everybody, we had a very interesting and moving conversation on the bus about us. And Sister Bota said we're going to mind our black business.
Yes.
And I think that should be our motto, part of it. We're going to mind our black business in every way, in terms of supporting each other, in terms of supporting businesses and supporting each other personally. We're going to mind our black business. I just love it. So I just want to share that with you all.
Okay.
Thank you, sister.
And let me add, today is August 13. August 13, 1920 is the day you became a government. This is the date that was ratified where the UNIACL was officially bestowed government status during the International Convention in 1920. So congratulations, you are officially a government.
So the flag was given to us
on day.
This day.
In 1920.
The red, black, and the green.
Yes, sir.
So brothers and sisters, sing with us. Praise the red, the black, and the green. The brothers and sisters are being redeemed. Open up your eyes and see. We're on our way to being free. Because red is for the blood that was shed. Black is for the race that's us. And green is for the land, so the black man can take his rightful. Come on, brothers and sisters, we are singing like we're hungry. Let's do it one more time. Praise the red, the black, and the green. The brothers and sisters are being redeemed. Open up your eyes and see. We're on our way to being free. Because red is for the blood that was shed. Black is for the race that's us. And green is for the land, so the black man can take his rightful place.
One God, one aim, one destiny. Long live Marcus Garvey.
Brother Ray here, good brother. I'm happy that he made it here. Last year he said, PG, but I don't know if I can come. I don't know if I can make it. But brother Ray, we're happy you made it, brother. We're really happy you made it. And we're really happy you made it. My brother, I said, Brother Ray is also responsible for me becoming the President General. Because he said, brother, I'm gonna nominate you. And when Marua was afraid to do it, because Marua...
With good reason.
Brother Ray stood up, but you know what happened? I felt good about it, that the brother thought so much of me that he wanted me to serve. And your wife as well, brother. She said it. I know you were a little afraid to say it because of politics, but your wife said it too. She said, if Ray doesn't nominate you, I'm going to nominate you. So again, thank you, Brother Ray. And my thing is, brothers and sisters, I just want to continue to serve. We saw a lot of things when we came in, and it's not to even criticize what was done or how things were being done, but just to come in and see the difference that we can make, what we can put together, what we can organize, and what we can make strong. And I think the base is being made here. The base of people that we need, the strength, the intelligence, the commitment of brothers and sisters who want to make that difference. And I think the nucleus is here. It's being built, it's strong. I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you. And remember that Mr. Garvey said it best. He said, chance has never yet satisfied the hopes of a suffering people. It's hard work, it's commitment. Remember, as we go the next a few days, remember, people are looking at us. People will be judging us on everything we say, on everything we do. Mr. Garvey said first, you'll never get a second chance to make a first impression. Meaning that sometimes people see you, you may be real nice, you may be an animal, you may be this or that, people don't know. So based on your parents, they're going to make a judgment, good, bad, or indifferent. So we have to also always make sure we're putting ourselves and the UNIA in the best light. In the best light. So where's Brother Mark? When I was talking to Brother Mark in Philadelphia last week, we were having some heated conversation. The conversation went on for about 2 hours. And I didn't know what I was doing, but it so happened that while I'm talking with Brother Mark, I hit my phone twice. I hit my phone twice. And 2 different UNIA members. How are you going to be having a conversation about UNIA and a UNIA problem? And it so happened that my phone dialed 2 UNIA members without me knowing. Trevor, you're one of them, my phone dialed, correct? And what did you hear?
We're in an intense conversation.
Yes.
That I couldn't even get you to answer me. And I said, PG, but you're on your business doing what you have to do and trying to
can't hold anything.
You were talking to.
Right. Very good. The other brother from Florida, who's organizing the Florida division, he said, PG, I listened to you and I'm just so honored by the way you handled that situation. He said he couldn't believe it because if it were him, he would have been behaving in a different tone. So what I'm saying, even when we're not looking, other people are looking. When we're not watching, when we're not seeing, other people are watching and see, and they're going to judge us, not how we behave to them, but how they see us behaving to other people. So we have to always remember when we're dealing with Africans, we deal with them in the fashion of one God, one aim, one destiny. Brothers and sisters, I want to thank each and every one of you again for coming here, for being here, for making the commitment. I know the finances weren't easy for a lot of us, but we're here anyway. So that's what's important. I wasn't expecting this brother here, Brother Jose, to be here. Wasn't expecting him. And we were in a supermarket parking lot picking up groceries yesterday, and we were going back to our car. Then we heard this brother yelling like a 15-year-old, all excited. And we met at the Queen Mother house. So Brother Jose, Sister Jasmine, where you coming? Come over here, my beautiful sister. Where you coming from before you got here? Another trip to Jamaica to come here. We truly love you and truly thank you for being a part of us. Say something to the people.
Well, this is really a good experience here, and I would not miss this for anything. I mean, last week I was just so busy, hopping on the plane from Aswan to Luxor to Cairo. That's so, fun it was. But I would not give up this international convention for now. So I landed this morning at 2 o'clock in Kingston, and I'm here. So, I'm glad that you all made it here.
Well, brother, thank you, Sister Jasmine. Thank you. And but you're a great asset to the UNIA. Anyone wants to add anything before we get going up the road?
Can we go up the road?
Anyone? But I guess, Brother Jose, but we know you're not shy, brother. We know you're not shy. And we know you want to say something, brother. Come on, Elder, come on over here. And the Elder is shy today. You believe this?
I don't believe it.
As always, greetings, African people. It is. And it's always a great, great honor for me to be among our people. And as I said all the time, I want to be able to, when I go on the other side of the pearly gates, I want to be able to tell Brother Marcus and Brother Malcolm, Dr. King and all those folks, when they ask me what's been going on down here, I want to be able to tell them, yes, I left some brothers and sisters down here that is doing the work. And this is you, all of you. So it's a great day for me today to be here, right on the image of my great leader here and my other living leader. And as I always say, it's no accident that the ancestors have chosen another brother to succeed the line of Marcus Garvey to carry on the work. So all my confidence and faith is in this brother here and the leadership of the organization and all of you here. So keep up the good work and let's not let us down. The struggle is in our hands and we have to do for self. Nobody's going to do for us. So keep up the good work and I'm here to do whatever little I can until that time comes. So as always, one God, one vision, one destiny. And never forget, as Sister Whitney once said, the greatest love of all is first learning to love yourself. So we must never forget that. That first love is to love ourselves. And from that, everything can be conquered. Thank you.
Brother Jose is truly a defender of the people. The so-called aristocracy group in Jamaica dislike this brother, but they call him a troublemaker. They call him a troublemaker. But you know what happened? We're happy that he's making the trouble for us because he say the words that most of us are afraid to say. He bring up the topics that most of us are too righteous to bring up. He say the things that most of us are just plainly afraid to say. I'm coming to your sister. Who was there yesterday? What's the thought about the house? What's your thought about the house yesterday?
Brilliant, beautiful, beautiful.
If there was ever a red, black, and green house, you should have seen it yesterday. You should have seen the red, the black, and the green house. The sister emptied her bank account to prepare the house for us. I don't care how you get there, but you need to get there before you leave Jamaica.
Yeah, what's her address?
48 Cool Shade Drive in Havendale. Moreover, she has bequeathed the house to us.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful.
Brother Heru, I'm not sure how much that house is worth, but I know in that area.
35 million.
Okay, it must worth something. So, if that's the case, she could take that money for that house and do something for herself with it. Is this right or wrong?
Yes, of course.
She's giving it to us. So again, on Saturday, we're going to honor her. We're going to honor that sister.
Yes.
And each and every one of us have to give her a gift. We don't care. Each of us just have to give her a gift. But I could tell you something. She doesn't want any clothes. She doesn't want any watch. She doesn't want a microwave, any picture, anything.
I just want some fruits and some good food and all that.
And if you have to give her anything, give her something that she can use right away. Give her some cash. It doesn't matter how much. Whatever you can afford. For far too long, she has said that the UNIA forgot about her. She said, I'm the UNIA baby, and my people forgot about me. She said to us, there's that young man. What's that young man name Jose Richardson. That's what she said. Not Richard. Jose Richardson. When he comes here, he takes care of me.
That's good. Get that.
Jose Richardson, his name is Jose Richards, but she referred to him as Jose Richardson. So if she called him Jose Richardson, it's all right. It's all right. But I'm telling you, the sister is so serious and she's so straightforward. She first visited Jamaica in 1965, and she was so tired of the racism in America that she said she's leaving there. Because she had to run away when she was 9 years old from that degenerate J. Edgar Hoover. She came back when she was 13. But brothers and sisters, these are our legends, and we have to treat them accordingly. But the red, black, and green house, you need to see it. And what I'm saying, all that she has, which is that home, she has given it to us. All that she has given it to us.
We are here at the birthplace of the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero. Was born on this site on August 17, 1887. This plaque was placed here by the Heritage Trust, Jamaica National Heritage Trust. And on the hill we see the bust of Mr. Garvey. Bust of Mr. Garvey. You can't read the writing from here, but there's a little bust there. And this is the home that Mr. Garvey grew up in. At the time it was known as Gully Road, St. Anne's Bay. So we'll go in now. The UNIA members are here from the 61st International Convention.
No, we have no problem. We don't know no problem.
Yeah, I'm a young grandma.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Brother Mark is here already at the home of the Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Blessed love. And we go up the stairs.
Nobody no want, me no know, me cannot have nobody to advocate for us. Nobody no want to see where y'all can do. What can you do? You know, if you say, no, this cannot happening. This can't be happening. We need somebody to advocate for us. And me alone, just me alone. My sister don't really, you know, then just did it to talk like, you know, but I mean, if you just put the words in, but me not have the body for me, just feel like me left alone. Yes, miss.
Would you be willing to go on WVON radio?
Any one of them, miss. Any one of them.
WVON is the only black talk radio show on, what is it?
In Chicago.
No. It goes all over the world.
Anywhere you want to take me, I'm ready because I got my title in my hand. And I'm the owner with my two sisters.
I need your phone number.
Yes, everything. You can't get even myself now, baby, because I'm ready, because I'm tired of this. I can't even sleep because of I live in that little hole rundown building. But the fact I'm here waiting for them to do something, me not get nobody to consult with me. Me just here on a refuse. Me say refuse what? What was on the table for us? No housing, no nothing. We need somebody to advocate for us. The lawyer himself, well, listen to me, they look like they're not interested in what you offer. We haven't got no offer because he has the proposal. We don't hear a proposal from the other thing we hear from them. The market value, 3.2 million, and if you're not satisfied with it, take it to the Supreme Court. What kind of thing that? They're going under the market value, which in they're not wrong.
So what if you say you're giving it to the UNIA?
No, they have to deal with that. Them, because I tell you, they gazette the land already. But we and the UNIA can fight. Because it's not everything the Acquisition Act applies to.
So you still can't go with the act alone. You have to find some other solution there. That is not everything the acquisition act applies to.
There's a basis for them to actually acquire this.
Right.
Improvement of the neighborhood.
We need some more research to see if you really, if the Marcus Boyhood won't fall under the Acquisition Act too. Probably then just do it for this real rodeo. If it's but
was the premises declared a national heritage?
yes, see the plaque right there. And even though she's saying the market value, when they erect the plaque right there, that bring up the value of the land. Because this is Jamaica National Heritage Trust. Bring up the land of telling us this is the boyhood home for Marcus Mosiah. The stamp and the signature is there.
What amount did they add for goodwill? The property must carry goodwill.
No goodwill not there. No goodwill not there. The 3.2, I have the letters, so I'm going to give you the letters and whatever I have for you.
iHeartRadio.
Yes.
Everyone can get iHeartRadio. Everyone, all over the world. And Perry Small comes on from 9 a.m. until 12 noon every day, every weekday. Perry Small, that would be the best show for her to tell the story.
Yes, sir.
And no matter where you are in the world, you can get the Perry Small show on iHeart
Go ahead,
Radio.
sir.
The question I want to ask. The UNIA is a live entity of the government.
Yes.
And Mr. Garvey founded the UNIA. And if anyone is to control this land,
it's UNIA.
The UNIA. So how can they take precedent with whatever laws they want to have over the UNIA, taking its rightful ownership of
Well, tell you what, Bruce Golden's son is the president of the UNIA here in Jamaica. He was trying with a little swingle thing the other day when they said they want the property for public purposes. Right, so that is Golden. He wants here on Hilltop, somewhere back south, with some Rasta thing and the carrying on. Pinnacle and
this fix is in.
Everybody just had tried go around it, and I'm just sitting and waiting on the right time to say so.
The fix is in. The fix is in.
You're not alone.
22 million Bruce and come with the other day. Said there are 22 million and 2 houses for the people at Marcus Birthhouse. That since government change, everything go back. Now they come back with 3.2 million with. One day I left and go down the bottom there, and there was a paper stick on the tree down there said, anybody of this property who has title or any form of ownership to come to Kingston and prove who owns this, because true they believe, we never know government believe in hearsay, he say, she say. Nobody no come step to. So one day I went to an office in Fairmont, and the same guy who erect the paper, I was talking to him about something else, and I was telling that I am the owner of Marcus Birth Home. And he said, what? He said, yes, he have documents and all the taxes and whatever showing the papers. He called Kingston immediately because they have it to say this haven't got no title, no owner, and the carrying on. So he calls, and we still go to the hearing. They set a hearing to prove of ownership. When we went, me and my sister went to Kingston, they said the lady, that is Elizabeth Steer, she's the NLA director. She's asked me, do you have a title for the where you live in? I said, no, but we can obtain one, and we live there. I was born and raised there. So she said, okay, go and obtain the title and come back to us. 20 minutes after, they sent a letter said, in the hearing, they make a decision for $3.2 million. Me say, me don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody went and talked.
Yes, and the carrying on. I can directly tell you that's what happened. She can't, because in front of her, and if you want the ludicrous behavior, You didn't tell me nothing like that. You asked me if I have a title. You tell us to go and look about the title and come back. Now you tell me, say, herein they proceed and this is what the outcomes. Come on, man.
How long have you been living on the property, your family land?
I'm 50 years of age.
So that would satisfy adverse possession even if you did not have a title?
Right.
You could apply through adverse possession.
So even when I'm hyped and talk about we have title, me never want that to push me up. I was born here in the land of a story.
And the statute says you're on the property for over 12 years.
Anything when you come with,
yes.
Anything when you come with, I got you.
Yes.
What you say? I right out there, so the neighbor string them plant right there, so. Me and my sister them.
So brother, we now, you and I here.
Yeah.
What can we do with the sister?
That's the question.
What can we do as far as laws are concerned, the legalities?
We can file through the Supreme Court,
yeah,
because it infringes on our constitutional right under Chapter 3.
Yeah.
And we can use the public defender as the lawman to carry the case forward.
We have a lawyer, you know. We have an attorney, which is Mr. Gordon. But if you want to discuss whatever y'all want to discuss, discuss that with him, because we have an attorney.
So what is he saying? What is the attorney saying?
What he's saying, he's just waiting because he wrote all of them, all the stakeholders, Shiny, the mayor, everybody, and nobody respond.
Because they're saying that you refused their offer, pretty much. That's what they're saying.
No, that didn't come in writing. That just come out of mouth. So
okay.
That didn't come in writing. Nobody respond. Terry Long, all of the stakeholders, not JNHD. Every day I call JNHD. I just he say, she say story, nothing in black and white. Because you know a black and white we deal with.
Of course.
We'll start the process. We'll send a letter to the public defender through our lawyers.
We need somebody to advocate for us because we don't have nobody for advocate. Different from the UNIA in America. This is the international UNIA.
Yes.
The one in Kingston, why them kind of have like a flaws there. I don't know what flaws is there, but there's some little discrepancies there. Cause me don't understand for them story. So
everybody have the axe to grind.
Right. So me not feel them. Me not feel them because me never see it probably. Y'all the first set of people come and say, well, we have an advocate for you know. Whatever. We give the okay. Because we know nobody fit stand up for us.
I'll be in touch with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You get our number.
Yes, sir.
You still do the VON thing.
What you say, miss?
Still advocating, get let the public know. A lot of people.
Everybody, me have a list of hundreds of people.
Let the world know.
Sign it. Said no. Me go up on CVM. May have some more interviews to come up. Same way. I'm trying, but me alone, and it look me alone and my two sisters.
So the way they're behaving, you could come one day and find your things outside the street and then.
Well, me I'm kind of analyze so them can't really do that because that's not the way government do it. Like they just don't take you out on the street because this is my property.
Right.
I own this property.
Is, right.
You can't throw me out like that. You can't because I know they cannot do that. That's why I just ease myself and just wait.
And if they make you an offer, you don't have to reject the offer. You can make a counter offer.
Yes, sir.
It's so ridiculous that you know they can't meet it.
But there's no communication, she says.
No.
That's good.
That's right.
As long as they don't communicate,
the thing is that to them, you see, when you're fighting, you know, the other person only responds if he believes that you can defend yourself. And if they believe that you can't defend yourself or your representatives cannot defend themselves, then they keep silent. But if we're pushing the fire and we're going to look at this case and understand the laws and understand what they can do and can't do, then we start pushing them and said, if you don't respond by this time, we are going to do this.
Yeah, but tell you what, the letter what they sent us, the one from my attorney, with the 18th of October, they sent that letter to us, say, the market value of the property is 3.2 million, and if you don't accept, so I'm waiting. It's almost 20 years ago that. All now, me not hear nothing from even they accept what them say them will accept, if we not accept. You get me? They said if you don't, well, we're going to do this. Take it to the Supreme Court. Nobody no file nothing, I just dead business. Because
that was a bluff.
Yeah, that was just front.
Maybe you think it's dead. But this
dead,
is Jamaica.
Yeah, I used to try to wait you out.
They work in some mysterious ways in this country.
I know.
No, you must say the government. Don't say Jamaica is abroad. Yes,
you know, government. But
government.
There's too much
particular government.
Yeah, but Chris, may I tell you, it's so ridiculous to me sometimes, and me like the way how they don't really respond, because that means that them wrong. So when they don't respond, that means you're wrong. Because I know they are articulate people. So when you don't respond, you know you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
And what is your name? I'm sorry.
Colleen Johnson.
Helene.
Colleen
Johnson. I'm a Georgia Johnson. Okay.
Colleen.
Who knows? It might be related. I don't know your name.
Colleen.
But I'm just saying.
COLEEN.
It's a divine intervention.
Yes.
We all are here and talking to you.
Yes.
And I believe something in the spirit of Marcus Garvey is all.
Yes. I tell you what.
Something is.
You see, sometimes when we analyze it, you see, Marcus was a person who have a good heart, who try to help. And then now this is how to treat him. This is the way how to come at his home.
Well, let me just interject. The intervention was the fact that my cousin, who grew up knowing Misty, came here to actually bury his father.
Right.
And he came here and he saw the condition.
Yeah.
And he knew my enthusiasm regarding Garvey.
Right.
He called me and told me about the fact that things are in
he spoke
disarray.
to me yesterday.
I then, presented to the group. Yes. So in terms of, presented to the group. So in terms of the divineness, it's part of that same cycle in terms of what we're here right now.
Yes.
And it's so happy that we're here right now to try to lend our support.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
I know Bob will call you now, but he told me
he calls me yesterday, and he told me about this one.
Okay.
This man here. Yes, you are the man who are the president
man
for the
right
there.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I did tell him I spoke to the president.
That's why I'm looking for the tall guy.
Yes. What the other tall guys here?
No, you are
dark and handsome.
Yes. This is Michael.
Yes.
This is Michael, right?
She's very articulate.
So how do we contact you?
You are very articulate.
Of course I am. That's why.
Look, that's why they take.
Well, that's where she come from. The roots of Garvey. She's a great grand. Is it great grand?
Great grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see the resemblance?
Yes.
You see the resemblance. You see the fire as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I came here in 1980. Was it 88 or something like that?
87.
I don't remember.
But I came here already when I was young. Saw it, took pictures and everything, and I met.
We're saying you're old now?
No, not as young. Not as young. But so I mean, the interaction is very strong. My aunt lives not too far from here.
Trust me, I work with them and I work with the council.
Okay.
So you see, I'm there. I watch all what they do. They will, see to that. We get everything in writing. If you have any, we deal with memos, and So why you not treat me that way? You don't give me memos. You don't give me nothing. So you just come at my place, come step. What if me run out here? And when me ready, listen, man, come out here, man. Yeah, run with it. Even UDC, all of them step up, set them up, and say hello, good afternoon when they come. They say you have a notice for me. No, they say you can leave, baby. Come out of my yard, man. You disrespect me, man. You disrespect me. You have to carry notices. Then let me know that we can facilitate you.
That's right.
When you come, I facilitate you at the visit. Where you tell me, say, come out of my yard, man.